Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Retail and our Alliance Shaman playthrough. Thank you guys for clicking on the video and choosing to spend some of your time here with me today. I really do appreciate it. We were headed north here to collect some blasting powder and to kill Captain Goodspeed. And it looks like there's also a bonus objective up in this area. I saw a quest back here on the road. Almost missed it.
Lovely day for some witch hunting, isn't it?
Hexed hatchlings. I found where those evil witches have been tainting our falcons. You see those charms? Now leave motions towards the high perches and roofs nearby. They're using those to infect our flock with their evil magic as they hatch. I think Winston can get up there and take out the charms, but someone will need to direct him. I'm not quite healed up enough to take on the whole camp of falconeers. Can you help? And leaving the nest. It looks like the Coven hasn't managed to enthrall all of our falcons. I can see some untainted ones still in cages in the training yard. Our falcons are well trained and should know to fly to one of the other yards if something happens to their handlers. If you can just release them from their cages, they should be able to make it to safety.
Who's a good bird?
Okay, let's go do this stuff first. Probably having weapon buffs up would be a good idea. Summoning our elemental and our spirit wolves right now would also probably help us survive.
Thank you. I am bidden.
Alright, I didn't really want to pull the entire yard, but I guess that's okay as long as our earth elemental is still out. We might as well take advantage of it.
The darkness fades. The darkness fades.
Alright, yeah, we literally cleared out the entire yard, which was not my intention, but seems like everything in retail has a really short aggro radius. Like I said, I feel like the areas are really designed for you to go ahead and like pull the entire yard. That's kind of part of the combat design and the level design. But when we do that, it's pretty easy to get killed. I mean, we're lucky and we have an instant heal, so I'm just assuming that every class has something they can use to kind of heal themselves up or buff themselves enough to be able to get through those pulls. That being said, there probably are ways to pull these areas a little bit more carefully. Oh, I see. Yeah, we don't want to, that's not what we want to do. That's not how we're doing that one. So let's get the cages first. And then we'll find a place for us to perch, and then we'll send the bird out. And we'll see how that goes.
Darkness fights.
That was kind of a neat one as far as like a vehicle quest type deal is concerned. I didn't mind that one.
Hello. Be seeing you.
And that's really all he has for us. Yeah, the other Inquisitors seem to have a lot more. Some of them have more questing than others, it seems. But he's done with us, so we can continue on up the road here. Alright, that's 5 out of 5 for the blasting powder. Now we need to deal with Captain Goodspeed. He's probably going to have a lot of health. I have a rifle here. We have Witch Rend when we're in this area, but I don't think it does anything to any of these guys. Kind of wish it would go away, but so far it hasn't. Maybe it does deal a little bit of damage.
The Heartsbane has granted me unrivaled power. You will fall.
You've been granted unrivaled power, but you're at like, you know, 1/4 health, so...
That's impossible.
We're pretty amazing, yeah.
The Marshal sent me to find a cannon for you. Looks like this one's free. Yeah?
Cannon's ready, boss. Care to do the honors?
Got it.
Yes.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a few more scores to settle.
Oh, we're not gonna get to actually fire it? It's gonna... Oh yeah, we're just turning it towards the gate, right? Okay, cool, cool. Fair enough, yep.
Down. Waycrest Manor lies ahead!
Well, that was timely. Welcome.
But
We must
where are
drive
the
out
other
the darkness.
Inquisitors?
The Coven will fall beneath my blade. Our enemy's eyes are upon us.
Captain Goodspeed was a stain on the reputation of the Waycrest guards. I hope his end was painful. I don't know if it was painful, but it seemed like it was unexpected.
I am sworn to protect.
Drustvar stands firm.
Ballister's plan worked. He is certainly a resourceful blacksmith. Come, Inquisitor. Waycrest Manor is just ahead. It looks like the Coven is using Coeur as a base of operations. There's no way we'll be able to cut through this many of them without the rest of the Inquisitors. They must still be stuck behind the wall. Shaman, There are 3 smaller footman gates along the walls to Coeur. See if you can get them to open so our allies can make their way through.
A steady tiller
We
prevails.
must act with haste.
Executioners. It would appear that this is where the Coven is training their new acolytes. Our efforts may be for naught if they continue to expand their numbers. I cannot leave Lucille's side in this place, but you have already shown yourself a formidable combatant. Cut them down. Kill 13 of the Heartsbane Coven. And ruinous rituals. Take a look in the city square, Shaman. It appears the Coven has gone beyond dark constructs and are now conjuring creatures of nightmare with their rituals. Let us not wait to see what these monsters are capable of. We should put an end to them right here. Fortunately, the disciples seem too focused on their spell to notice us. Maybe you can use that to your advantage.
Glory to House Waycrest.
And the fall of Coeur. This discarded journal looks like it belonged to one of the residents of Upper Coeur. Within it details some early signs of the Heartsbane's appearance in Coeur. If you can find more writings like this, you might be able to piece together the events that led to Coeur's current state. Do we actually get to read it? No, we don't. We don't actually get to read it or hear anything about it. Oh, we have to click it again. Okay. It has been a fortnight since anyone in Coeur has seen or heard from Lord and Lady Waycrest. Solicitors are turned back by the gate guards with no word on their condition. Rumors are abound that the Lord is suffering from a wasting sickness, and that the lady is so grief-stricken she has locked herself in her chambers. These are truly dark times for Drustavar. Cool. Well, I'm glad we get to read them. It would be really cool if they did like the voice acting from the specific citizen NPCs the way they did when we found the town where everybody had been frozen by the Hex. That would be cool. You know, obviously throwing in some text lines is a lot easier than doing some voice acting, but these have been a really cool quest. I feel like they probably deserved it. Well, we're probably going to die here. I probably should have brought out the rock elemental a little earlier. This is what I mean. Sometimes you get yourself into a situation where you're suddenly very fragile. You have, like, good healing, especially on this class, but you have to, like, really pay attention and make sure that you're going to use the healing. Because if you don't, you could easily get killed.
I am bidden. Mother, grant me power.
Okay, let's pull the dogs out here too. This might be too many things hitting us all at once.
The power! It's slipping.
A little help here.
Your alacrity is appreciated. We will convene with Miss Waycrest.
Alright, and what else are we doing here? Heartsbane Witches, Westgate opened. Alright, let's head over this way.
The Heartsbane commands!
There's an elite up here, unfortunately. That's not great. Trying to use some line of sight here, but that does not seem to be working. Oh good, we got the elite. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, we're obviously dead meat. Okay, cool. So I don't know if maybe we can't go up there right now, or we have to just wait for this elite to path away, because that elite just kicked the living crap out of us. Let's help this guy out. He's a tank, so maybe he'll survive. Yeah, I think I want to do a druid next. I think I want to do a druid as my next character. I'm never going to do a druid in classic,
The mother guides my
but
blade!
I think we could do a druid in retail.
Friend or foe?
Thank you.
What are these yellow things indicating? Corlane Journal read. So yeah, we can read the one back here. Let's do that. This is the third night that our Maggie has secreted away when she thought her father and I were asleep. I tried to follow, but I lost her outside the courtyard to the Waycrest Manor. The Davies said that their girl has also gone missing some nights, only to return as mysteriously as she left, acting as if nothing is the matter. Her father swears he saw her enter the manor, but that's preposterous. Nobody has been in and out of that manor in weeks.
There you are. Mind lending me a hand here? Thank you, friend. I was not looking forward to meeting the end of a pike.
Alright, so now we just need the east gate. Let's head over that way. I have another book over here.
My sisters will end you.
At last there is a light of hope for Drustvar. Lady Waycrest emerged from the manor today to help assuage the fears of the townspeople due to Lord Waycrest's absence. She assured us that the Lord is in good health, but it was rather peculiar the way that she ordered about the guards. She had never wielded that kind of authority before. I'm sure I'm just overthinking it. After the trials of the past few weeks, we should take whatever blessings we can get. I mean, or not. Or ask more questions. You should probably have asked more questions
You'll make a worthy sacrifice.
in this case.
This can't be.
Come with me. Are you an elite? No, you're not an elite, but you are a rare spawn. Let's Earth Elemental, Dogs, Stone Skin, the whole 9 yards for this one. Oh dear. Alright, just you and me, Executioner Blackwell. Only killed half a dozen other things right here in this 10-yard area. Even the horses? Not the horses. Oh geez, sorry horsies. Cyrodiil keeps trying to get me to join her sister circle. I don't like it. Every day that passes, I see more girls about town wearing the wicker charm. At this pace, the whole town is going to join before I know it. And the men don't even seem to notice. They're even more oblivious than usual. It's almost as if they're under some sort of spell. Almost as if.
I obey!
Blasted witches and their barriers!
The darkness fades.
Thanks for the assist.
Well, now we're just looking for journals. Just looking for journals and having to fight just a million things in here, I'm sure. I've probably walked by like a dozen journals.
Do not stop.
Potentially more than that. My level of oblivious vacillates between very and nauseating.
You'll make a worthy sacrifice.
The good thing is usually, even when you're kind of getting beat up, in most fights you can kind of work your way back. You can kind of work your way back, even from the very brink. And that is a little bit different than retail, I feel like. Like, when you're out of mana and you're dying in Classic, there's not really a lot you can do unless you can maybe pop a potion, and after that, you're dead meat. I feel like in this, with the regen, we're able to kind of like fight our way back just over time. I saw a book. Yeah, it's over here. I'm just like, I'm aggroing everything. It's kind of crazy. Like, the way they design these areas. I like some areas being designed like this, but it kind of gets to a point where it feels like the entire world is like this. Like, you try to walk through a field or a farm, and it's just as dense with enemies as, you know, a courtyard of a keep or a town square full of bad guys. Like, this is okay for this, but it does start to feel like everything is very, very crunched together. And I'm really hoping that in Dragonflight things kind of open up a little bit more. We can breathe the fresh air and have, you know, some square footage where there just aren't enemies crammed back to back ready to aggro you in groups. I'll take fewer, more meaningful enemies spread out to make a place seem like an actual place and not a video game level. Yeah, still looking for books. Yeah, we're still making our way towards this same book. Like, it's just taking a long time to get to it. A long time. There's been a third disappearance this week. The guards insist there is nothing to be worried about, but I know better. I spoke with Mr. Knowlton just last night, and he saw the body of John the stable hand, who was the first to go missing. The image was burned in his brain, he said, profane markings covering the wall of his servant's shack, and his body sprawled on a cart, a gaping hole in his chest where his heart used to be. Knowlton is gone now, and the guards are silent. I feel that Coeur is no longer safe for me and my family. Once we are able, we should relocate to Aram's stand. I hope you did that, but I'm worried we're going to find out in the next journal entry that you did not make it. So let's try to find that, wherever in the world that could be. I see one over here. We're gonna pull everything anyway. Let's just come on over here and pop our elemental, get our dogs out, and hope for the best. We'll hope our elemental can stay alive long enough for us to AoE all this stuff down. This was probably a terrible mistake, yeah. We'd have to be dealing significantly more damage, I think, for this to work. We might get it. Our mana's gonna run out. Oh, we pulled an elite. Oh yeah, great. Yeah, we pulled an elite. It was going so well, and then we pulled an elite. Very great. Much love. Very fun. Yeah, guys. I mean, geez, not much we could have done there. Not much we could have done there. We did everything we could, I think. It has been quite an experience playing retail. I really like that, you know, we basically get our teeth kicked in every single fight. When we pull a bunch of guys, at least. Obviously, one-on-one fights, even if it's like a named guy or a quest NPC, a silver dragon, even they'll beat our head in. It's pretty interesting. Can we grab this? To whomever reads this, do not trust the Sisterhood's magic. I don't know where they came from, but their circle grew in secret in the dark places of Coeur. Now they have taken it to the streets, killing all who stand in their way and hunting the others with their wicker abominations. Nobody knows what they want. All they speak of is revenge for their master and glory to the traitorous leader, the Mother. So Coeur is where the whole Sisterhood started, the whole coven. I don't think I will make it out of Coeur alive. I can only hope my words reach someone who can take action. Do not allow these sisters into your town. The corruption will devour it from the inside, just like it has Coeur. That's really cool. I like hearing the story of a place. I like when I hear the story of a place and the things that happened there from like the first person narration of those who lived it. I think that is a very relatable and just an easy way to tell a coherent story. Alright, let's get out of here. Try not to pull the entire courtyard with us. We failed. Whole courtyard is incoming. Let's come out here a little bit. Maybe use the wall. Oh, we pulled guys from outside. Look at our friends. Our friends are just kind of chilling. Everybody's like, oh, you got a bunch of mobs on you? Psh, deal with it. We're gonna die like at the feet of our buddies here. It's gonna be embarrassing.
Darkness fades.
Thank you.
Okay, now that that's all settled.
The battle awaits. We must remain
How can I
vigilant.
help?
Very well, we have no time to waste. We must ride to Waycrest Manor. Yeah, as soon as we turn in all the other quests. Now is our chance. Waycrest Manor is just up that hill, and hopefully inside we'll find my mother and father. If we also manage to find the mother that's leading this horrible coven, then we will make her regret the day she ever set foot in Drustvar.
Keep your sails.
Are we not going to tell her that her mother, her actual mother, is probably the mother of this coven because she's evil? She set up a hit on her fiancé,
Stick close.
and we just didn't say
Do not
anything.
Stop your advance until we breached the manor gates. For House Waycrest.
All right, let's do it.
Keep moving. We've got this. Go for the eyes, Winston.
You screeched at the wrong woman, witch. You cannot stop my...
We'll cover the flanks. Stay with Lucille and the Marshal.
I mean, they're one-shotting everybody, so I'm not too worried about this. Oh, a cutscene.
That's far enough.
Mother? Is that you?
I'm so glad you could join us, my dear. Your father has missed you so.
What? What have you done to him?
Be appreciative, girl. Not only is your father alive and well, but he will soon be Lord of all Coeur. Come join us, child.
Keep away from her, you heartless witch!
Why, Marshal, that's no way to talk to a lady. I shall teach you some manners. Now, Marshal, be a dear and bring Lucille to my quarters after you dispose of these pests. Come, Arthur.
As you wish, Mother.
Well, we had to lose somebody eventually. We'll probably lose all these guys in the fullness of time. Oh, we're just gonna flat out have to kill him? I feel like we could probably find another way. Well, we'll do what we gotta do.
Obey. No! This is not right!
Fight it, Marshal!
Dearest Lucy, I have failed you. I'm sorry.
No, Marshal. No. Mother, what have you done?
Yeah, that's how it happens. Okay.
What is your business with House Waycrest?
Thank you, Shaman, for protecting me. I think I'm gonna need a moment. But here's a blue piece of gear. But I need a moment, but here's some loot. Don't want you to go without your loot. I want the chest piece. But, you know, it looks the same as one we have, and these shoulders are gonna be a lot better, because we're wearing leather, apparently. Not sure when I did that, but that's pretty dumb of me. Okay. Let's check our other pieces. Mail. We definitely get like a damage bonus for equipping the right type of gear, so
Fair winds and following seas.
could have something to do with it.
The Coven will pay for their atrocities.
So yeah.
Inquisitors, the final battle is upon you. May the winds be at your back.
We're going into the manor.
Aye, ma'am. We'll put the Coven in the ground. Inquisitors, on me! Glory to House Waycrest!
I will join you inside, Inquisitor. I may not be of much use in combat, but my mother must be brought to justice, and I must be there to see it through. For my father, and for Drustvar.
Alright, well, guys, I don't know if we're ever going to get a group for that or not. It's kind of hard to say. What I do know is that there seems to be a bonus objective somewhere over here. So maybe we can work on that for a little bit. And see if we get a group.
Our power is aid.
This must be somewhere like way down below us.
My rituals.
Okay. Seems like it can't be the right way, but maybe it is. I mean... Okay, let's grab the flight point. It does say bonus objective, right? Okay, yeah, down here, down here. Okay, here we go. doesn't seem to be related to any of our quests at all. Just some pirates that have to be dealt with. So let's do that. Wow, that was like incredibly fast. I don't even understand how it could possibly be that fast. We're queuing for a specific BFA dungeon and we got it that quick? Okay. Sure. It's obviously bots. Obviously.
Welcome home, daughter. I see you brought guests.
Don't you dare call me daughter,
This
wench.
place is really, really cool looking.
Such insolence! Wait until your father hears of this. In the meantime, I leave you in the care of my servants.
Come back and face my steel!
Mace! Running off seems like a bad idea.
Yes.
We have more of a plan than that. Right?
Don't run off in the haunted mansion.
Heroes, your strength is needed. We must see this evil brought to an end.
We'll investigate the grounds while you dispatch her servants. Good hunting.
The weird thing is, and like, don't get me wrong here, this is a really, really cool dungeon. The weird thing is, the scale is wrong. The scale is too big, even for like human characters and night elves who are taller. Does nobody here know where to go in this dungeon? I mean, there's a map, right? We can go, here's a tip, go where there are enemies and fight them. It's usually a good idea in a dungeon. If you don't know where to go to where the enemies are, fight the enemies. And question mark, question mark, question mark, victory. Yeah, the scale seems wrong. It's too big. It's obviously scaled for like the size of like maybe like a raid boss humanoid. And that's just a little bit strange to me. It's a little bit strange. Yeah, everything's scaled too big. Huh. We're literally standing here. I mean, there's ways to go left and right. Are we gonna keep running up here? I mean, guys, there's nowhere to go up here. Come down the stairs. Let's go over here. Look, enemies. Look, we figured it out. Enemies. What are they doing? Oh, what's happening? So this is why we gotta group so fast. Yeah, maybe they are bots. I don't understand. Listen, I'm really bad at navigating places. Okay, any of you guys who've been around the channel knows that I can't navigate worth the crap. I lose my way in dungeons that I've done tons of times, but come on. You run up the stairs, there's nothing up there, you clear everything up there. There's a door down here, you gotta look around. There's another way, especially if you have two people in your party who are in combat and they're like not with you, maybe go to them, because if they're in combat that means they found enemies. If they found enemies, you are one step closer to finding the way to go. But don't run up the same staircase to a dead end 3 times and wonder what's going on. Nothing's going on, you're going the wrong way. Who let all these pigs inside? Why are there pigs in the manor? Will he see the boss? Okay, he saw it.
The coming will before the heart's bane! In death, I still serve. I was promised power.
We'll get it eventually. I mean, it's scary because there's 5 bosses in here. We are on the second boss, which means that we missed something. Are we gonna pull it?
The thorns seek your soul.
This dude is like totally trapped in the thorns.
Release us.
There we go. Don't want to stand in the fire.
Fire will be its undoing. The thorns seek your soul. Fire will be its undoing. The thorns seek your soul. Fire will be its undoing.
You've done those souls a service by setting them free. Make sure Lady Waycrest pays dearly for this foul witchcraft.
I mean, I guess to satiate the quest that we're trying to get done, we only need to kill Lord and Lady Waycrest. So, I guess I really don't care about the other bosses that much. It would be nice to get a full clear, but it's fine if we don't. What kind of mechanics are we going to have here? Stand not in the poison. Shot a wave out. I don't know if we could have avoided the wave. Yeah, it looks like it might be directional. Oh, he's calling in staff. We have to deep pick these guys up. He probably eats them or something for health back if they get to him. Yeah, it's definitely directional. Now he's doing it back to back. Staff are coming in. Alright, he's down.
You go on. Find Lady Waycrest. Settle the score.
We've got people going in every different direction. Yay! 3 of us are over here. We win. Oh yeah, look, they gave us the quest to go into Shadowlands already. At level 48, they give it to you at level 48. And then at level 50, they automatically teleport you back to your capital city. So there's that. We just don't have a tank anymore, that's totally fine. Let's pull slowly. Do some self-healing. So this must be the triad. We've successfully circled back.
You belong to me now.
You've had your turn! Your destruction is at hand!
Well, I don't want to have this around anybody else.
Release the iris to me, sister! The more you struggle, the more you'll bleed. I love the sound of snapping limbs.
Give me the iris, you fool! Only I can focus its power. Dance, puppet, dance! Death will not silence.
You've had your turn! You bear the black mark!
This is quite an epic fight.
Release my curse to me, sister.
I can rest more easily knowing these foul creatures no longer prowl the night.
Again.
Alright, 3 out of 5. 2 more to go.
Continue your hunt for Lady Waycrest. I will ensure these rooms are clear.
I'm following the shaman.
Oh, dear. It seems you have slaughtered my entire household. The carnage is dripping through the floorboards.
It's disgusting.
Why not join me in the basement and marvel at death's beauty?
Well, that's one way to drop aggro.
Oh, look, husband. Your supper has arrived. Our bond can never be broken.
I do appreciate, though, how even the 5-man bosses in retail have mechanics that seem like, not more complicated, just maybe more numerous mechanics.
We will never be parted.
At long last, the nightmare is over.
Foolish child, you lack vision. Death is an inevitable force that stalks you at every turn.
Warcraft, how is this possible? My ancestors defeated you ages ago.
Your ancestors wiped out my people, but they could not destroy me. For countless years, I waited to enact my vengeance, until, at long last, your mother provided me the means. Lady Waycrest was merely a vessel for my power. By destroying her, you have opened the doorway to your world. Now, your nightmare is just beginning.
That makes sense. As a WoW character, we always do like the worst possible thing,
To cross into our world.
thinking that we're doing the right thing.
Every horror in the manor is making its way to us. Sterntide and I will hold them here. You have to finish this.
Alright, yep, you guys fight to the death. We will take on this guy.
Consumes all!
Quickly, burn it! Hurry! Set them aflame before the Trust King resurrects them!
Rise!
Some kind of mechanic here with the ads, but I guess we're just DPSing through it.
Quickly, burn it!
We have to burn them before they spawn the ads. I just don't really think we're doing that.
Death cannot hold me.
I'm glad he didn't finish that cast. Whatever it was gonna be.
You have merely defeated a vessel.
That's the run, guys.
I await you in the Blighted Lands.
Okay.
We've done it. Gorak Tol has been banished.
See? There is nothing a strong arm and a sharp steel can't fix.
Thank you, heroes. You've broken the coven and released us from Gorak Tool's power. We are in your debt.
That's true. Alright, I'm assuming that's all that they have for us. Let's see if we can find where to turn this one in. The time has come, Shaman, to go into the Shadowlands.
The veil between our world and the Shadowlands has been sundered. The Ebon Blade stands ready. I await you in Stormwind. Come.
Yeah.
Before the icy grasp of death claims all of
It's gonna be
Azeroth.
2 more levels, buddy, but we'll see you there eventually. Need to drop these guys. Really? They're not gonna drop? Oh, he just got zapped dead. Perfect. Alright, let's take a little flight, and we will get this one turned in. That was a really cool dungeon aesthetically. I did very much enjoy it. The bosses were fun. It was pretty long for a 5-man dungeon, and sometimes that can be good if like the theme and the story and the boss fights are all coming together. I'm still trying to decide if I want to do Threads of Fate leveling for Shadowlands content, or if I just want to play through whatever the campaign we played through before we get to level 60. I'm assuming that they're not, like, making you play through the whole campaign to get 60. That would be a little bit crazy. Especially with the XP buff, I'm not sure how they would do that. But I suppose we'll find out.
Greetings, Outlander.
I do not relish what we've done, but it was necessary for the good of Drustavar. I only hope the sacrifices we've made will be worthwhile in the end. My people have suffered loss and pain, struggling in the darkness that covered Drustavar, but now we have some light back. We have the means and the will to reclaim our lands from the lingering evils. Your help has brought much of that about. I will miss my parents, though their end was dark, they were family, but my duty as the head of House Waycrest is clear. The dead can handle themselves. I must attend to the living and lead. There is a short ceremony I need to conduct. Would you assist me?
Glory to House Waycrest.
Yes?
I will meet you by the statue on the hill. Fair winds and flowing seas.
Okay. By the statue on the hill, over this way. Is she gonna walk the whole way, or is she gonna teleport at some point? I think she teleported.
Greetings, Outlander. How can I help?
Stand strong.
Are they getting their epic gear? That's awesome.
Keep your sails true.
Well met, champion. Thank you, my lady. I won't let you down.
What is your business with House Waycrest? A steady tiller prevails.
Is she not gonna do all of them one by one? You've done much for my home and for the people of Drustavar. Tell your allies that House Waycrest will return to Borealis shortly.
Glory to House Waycrest.
I thought she was going to give them all their armor back.
Say hi, Winston.
But apparently...
New information.
She just declared a marshal. Okay, oh, she got promoted to the new marshal. I see. Well, that's cool. She deserves it most out of anybody that we quested with. So, yeah, definitely a good fit for marshal. I like how this ended. Obviously, like, the unfortunate thing is, like, you never get to hear from these characters again. They don't show up in the future. They're never going to be continued. That's kind of the thing about introducing, like, throwaway characters, is, like, in World of Warcraft, you know the characters are throwaway, and I think that prevents a lot of people from really engaging with the story or engaging with the characters. When, if we knew that they were going to be around and, like, show up later, show up in different stories, then we'd probably engage with it a lot more. But anyway, that was a lot of fun. We are done here, so... I mean, we can go into Stormsong Valley, but I might go back to Tiergard. And, what we'll do is we will finish up some things, maybe in Tiergard Sound. We'll go to the Norrington Festival, see what we can do over that way. And maybe doing that we'll hit level 50. We will see. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate all of the support on the series. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.